We've brought out Weep Nitty Bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream, and the final of 4 nights streaming in a row. If you haven't checked them out, last 3 days I've been streaming, building the Lego Optimus Prime, and the replays are available. And so definitely go check that out if you're interested in that. We had a fun time building them, and no plans yet, but I would like to do some more of that. I've got a Lego Voltron to build, and more stuff. Maybe not 4 nights in a row, but we'll do that. So, but yeah, so we'll go do that. And I do still have him here. We'll take a look at him a little bit later after we get done with the game stuff. Meantime, welcome to everybody in the chat over here. Oktar, one of our channel members, welcome. Victor was taken, Super VH, Wolfman, Volcanica, Savage Tiger, Joey Johnston, Rafael Correa, Razorquake, William Wilkinson, and yeah, Joseph Trujillo, welcome. Some of you guys were here. I remember you guys. Thank you for supporting the Lego build, and thank you for being here tonight too. So we got news to talk about, and we got a whole bunch of crystals to crack, and just fun stuff. You know how it goes. We have a good time here. So how about we go ahead and get started with the Transformers Earth Wars news. This weekend's event is called Lured and Allured. Kind of play on a rhyme or similar words or whatever. Yeah. So interesting.
Autobots, roll out.
I accidentally tapped the screen on my game. So yes, let's Autobots roll out and get started with the news. To take part in this weekend's event to win up to 5,000 Prime Core shards, 100 total shard crystals, 20 million alloy and energon, and 300,000 spark. It is an individual prestige event. Starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time. There are 20 prestiges and super XP throughout. You gotta be headquarters level 4. Tap the event button and pick your zone, win the battle, collect your points, and collect your prizes. Because it's individual, you don't have to be in an alliance if you don't want to. Event battle zones are the standard battle zones, and it's 1,000 points per prestige. So 20 prestiges, 20,000 points, which is, I think, the same total score to finish the last individual event we had. So definitely kind of doable. Maybe not for everybody, but you put in some time, it can be done. I almost got there. I think I ended the last individual one at like 18,000. I just kind of ran out of time. But it's good. And if not, you could get as far as you can and collect the prizes that you can. It's all good stuff in here. And if you're not familiar with the total shard crystals, here you go. It's an equal chance to win 1,000 premium shards, 200 3-star shards, 100 4-star shards, or 25 5-star shards. And released this weekend, in fact, the bundles are in the store now. You can buy bundles for Windstrike, our new combat bot for the Autobots. Windstrike is a tightly coiled bundle of energy and attitude, utterly oblivious to his relative small size. He considers himself the equal or more of any regular-sized Autobot and generally lives up to that proud assertion. Cross or worse, disparage him at your peril, as Windstrike takes no flack from anyone. And his counterpart for the Decepticons is Baru. And Baru is not one for prevarication. If there's a problem of Gordian knot proportions, he'll cleave right through it. The same for anyone foolish enough to get in his way. Trenchant action is in his fuel, and he's got no time for self-doubt or second-guessing. About a few words, he does what's needed doing with minimal fuss and maximum potency. And their ability is, every 15 seconds, you launch a long-range tornado, dealing 100% of the bot's DPS along its path, and it also increases the normal damage of your bot by a percentage. And I believe these guys are melee style combat, or they equip to the melee bots. Because you can kind of tell there's Windstrike has some swords on his back, and Baru basically turns into like a meat cleaver or butcher's knife. So that'll be cool. I did actually get one of their bundles, or the Windstrike bundle. See if maybe we can pick up a Windstrike tonight. And I believe it's next week. We're getting the new bot, Slingshot. for the Autobots, and Slingshot has an annoying habit of doing very little, yet claiming the lion's share of the credit for any group victories. He's a braggart, one who talks a good fight, but is only ever peripherally involved when the flak starts flying. In truth, he suffers from cripplingly low self-esteem, somehow convinced he's less of an asset than his fellow Aerialbots. In fact, his teammates got so sick of his self-aggrandizing attitude that they bumped him out of Aerialbot 18. And that there is the in-game explanation for why Alpha Bravo is part of Superion and not Slingshot. And speaking of Slingshot, here he is the Combiner Wars version, which we brought him out. We didn't have his bio last week, but we still brought him out, and so there he is. He was a Walmart exclusive along with Wild Rider, who I believe went by Breakneck. So there is Slingshot. And next up is Acid Storm. Acid Storm is the very opposite of egotistical. In fact, he willfully downplays his considerable abilities to the point where it almost makes others doubt his worth. On Acid Storm's book, the jutting nail gets hammered flat, so he takes pains to be a background or peripheral character in any gathering, but his self-effacing attitude cannot mask his unique and devastating ability to manipulate local weather patterns and generate clouds of corrosive acid rain in mid-flight, which any pursuer flies into at their own risk. He just wishes his fellow Decepticons wouldn't make it seem like such a big deal. And we do have Acid Storm here as well. The deco in the game is slightly different than the one that was released in the Rainmakers 3-pack. He's obviously quite dirty. In the game, he's got more of a black deco around the chest, which honestly I think it looks really good in the game. And maybe I'll get around to at some point, doing a little bit of paint job on him to make him match the game deco a little bit more, instead of looking like such a highlighter. Day glow, glow in the dark highlighter. So, so there is Acid Storm. There you go. And that's basically it for the news. There's always some additional updates, but that's about all I contribute to. I believe they did say they're working on Whirl and what was the other one? Sea Phantom. That their abilities were a little underwhelming.
Fuel cells.
And they will actually be working on updates for those. So time for the community corner. These are submissions from our fine folks in Discord sharing pictures or creations for everyone. And we'll start off with a newcomer to the community corner, Hat Kid. He's got a face-off between Hot Rod and Starscream there. And he's also showing off how he has combined all of the legacy Energon weapons. So you can see Laser Prime holding that. Obviously, he's got his little pancake axe and sword there. But they also attach to RC's little round blade weapons, and I believe also Bulkhead and Skid's weapon there in the back. So that's pretty cool. I hadn't thought of that before, so very cool. Thank you for sharing that, Hat Kid. And now we're back to our regulars, and Razorquake finally created Hoist in his game, and also along with the boss Optimus Prime. He didn't say it was Optimus Prime, he just said, I think y'all can figure out who this is. And yeah, we can figure out who that is. So it's a little bit of a different truck mode than he usually has, but we'll go with it. It looks good. And we've also got a couple of Transformers Prime bots. That's a really good job on Smokescreen there. And we've also got Transformers Prime Bumblebee to go along with it. Very cool. And we've also got Megatron and Nemesis Prime. And you gotta tell you, that Megatron almost looks just like Age of Extinction Galvatron. I gotta tell you. But you could really go for either one. I mean, even the truck mode is almost the same as the Galvatron from Age of Extinction. But yes, but either way, Megatron, Galvatron, it's all the same guy, right? Well, depends which story you stick to. But yeah, I love the purple and black flames there on your Nemesis Prime. Very cool. And it does actually kind of look like Motormaster, like the Combiner Wars Motormaster. And Razorquake always gives us some toy photos as well. This is a recreation, I believe, of this very first scene in the Transformers G1 cartoon where Wheeljack and Bumblebee are stealing Energon rods. He's even got that Origins Bumblebee, which is so excellent, who came with the Energon rods. Well done. And we've got Thundercracker and Bumblebee facing off, and we've got, I almost said Ironhide, but it's Impactor and Ratchet just posing for the camera. Looks good, looks good. And next up we've got PB2, who's been on a Beast Wars bot kick, building his bots in Minecraft. We're starting off with Monkey Prime, aka Optimus Primal. And next up is Cheetor, looking really good there. And Giant Hawk, I mean Tiger Hawk. I imagine he's so large because to get the detail that he needed to create him with those wings, that's probably about as small as he could get him. So very well done, looks fantastic, I gotta tell you. And forgive my joke about the size, but he looks great. So it was very well worth the work you put in there. And next up, we've also got Rhinox, looking good, and Chopperface, aka Dinobot, and the Vermin Rat Trap, one of our combat bots, somewhat disappointingly. And also somewhat disappointingly a combat bot, we've got Air Razor to round out the Beast Wars Minecraft bots. Very well done, PB2. I know he wasn't able to attend tonight, but thank you so much for your submissions. Always an amazing job. Oktar says, speaking of Impactor, pulled the 5-star Impactor today. Excellent. Well done. Congratulations. And that basically does it for the slideshow. If you happen to be watching somewhere other than YouTube, you can find me at youtube.com/EngineerHoist, and you can also find me at EngineerHoist pretty much wherever there's a social media. Instagram and Twitter, this is a place where you can find me infrequently. You know, sometimes I post pictures of the toys that I get, sometimes maybe a behind-the-scenes photo or something, I don't know. Speaking of behind the scenes, I did do a behind the scenes video just for our channel members a couple of days ago. So if you happen to be a channel member, go check that out. If you're not a channel member and you want to, you can just hit the join button. There's a link in the description for you on mobile devices that may not find a join button. And you can go check out that video, and I'll try to post some more. It also helps support the channel. And speaking of supporting the channel, we've got our channel members coming up here. Thank you for your support. Jonathan Guy just joined up yesterday, so welcome to the squad, and welcome and thank you to everybody else who's helping support, and thank you also to our moderators who help out here not only during the live streams but also in the Discord server. And that brings us back around to the title slide, and we're not going to go to the review camera just yet. That's for later. That's why I kind of just held these guys, Slingshot and Acid Storm. That's why I kind of just held these guys up, because I've got the review area for something else later. And not showing off the combat bots because I don't have either one of them. I don't have Wind Strike or whatchamacallit, Baru. So, Oktar, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Should be seeing Jazz dancing here sometime. There he is. Thank you so much for that, and I'm glad. Thank you for also being at the Lego Prime streams. It was a good time, and had enjoyed having you and everybody else there. And that's, you guys probably figured out, that's what we got going on the review table here. So what are we doing next? We're doing Crystal Kraken. That's right. Alpha Trion, welcome. Good to see you. Oh, that's right. By the time we get here, we usually have do Cyber Pass, 4 abilities in a battle, 5 abilities in a battle. I'll probably get that in the same battle. And 10 mortars. That might take a couple. That's an easy set of Cyber Pass tasks there. So, crystals. We have 367 to get through. So how about we get moving? Dupe City on the next exit. This says Super VH. Thank you so much. Now, channel members do have a Dupe City emoji that you could throw up there if you really want to troll me. So we got, as you can see, I got a couple of bundles. The 4 times bundle was a little bit too good to pass up there, and I don't even remember which one I got. It was like it was the last one. I think it was the best of 2018 or something. Did get a Windstrike bundle, and we've got some. That was from the Windstrike bundle. We've got some Celebration canisters, and we've also got that 5-star combat bot chip. That was from the event, and also this speed metal chip. So we'll see what more we get from this. And that's what, Trithelium plating. Not bad, not bad. And let's go ahead and crack some Celebration canisters. I did accidentally crack one by mistake. I was trying to hit the question mark, and I'm pretty sure I got 3-star shards out. Oh, there's some more premium shards that we can go get. Got quite a few premium crystals. I think some came from the event. A lot have come from those loot crates from the dispatch missions. More 3-star shards. So we probably got a couple of 3-star crystals to bring over here. More premiums. Nice. We're going to just have a longer Dupe City. Altar says, I feel like I've been opening stuff in the Space Bridge non-stop lately. That was a nice set of 4-star shards there. There we go. Let's go ahead and go grab a couple of these. So 15 premium crystals out of the Celebration canisters to add to our already large number. Volcanica says 5-star flak was the very first 5-star combat bot for him. Well, cool, congrats. Flak's a good one. And, oh, we've got a 4-star crystal. And, 1, 2, 3, 4 guaranteed 3-star duplicates. So, that's even, I think that's even more than, that's more crystals than we started out with. Let's crack these other power core chips. So a universal chip, that could have been anything from a 2, 3, 4, or whatever, and it gets us a 4-star, rather gold, reflective coating. Not bad. Got a silver food core. We got another silver food core. And what is the next silver food core we've got? Called it another rejuvenate. Good core, but it's food. Alright, so, oh my goodness, let's get these 3-star dupes out of the way, although we'll probably have more 3-star crystals, 3-star dupes to crack before the day is out. We'll go ahead and get these out of the way for now. Oktar says, with all the celebrations, missions, bundles, spent like 30 minutes straight opening stuff. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll probably be here pretty close to that. Yes, I do still have the 5-star combat bot to open. Probably save that for last. It's right there next to the 4-star. Let's go through 7 premiums, and then we'll turn on the X10 button. See, now that's one of the guys I'd like to see to come out of here, except he needs a little more spice. Looking for the 4-star of that guy. And that's kind of why I decided to go ahead and get one of those bundles, because even though you do have a higher chance for the named character, and I do have all of them at all star levels, you do still have you know, you still can get plenty of other bots at 4-star even out of those character crystals. I've definitely done that myself. You know, plenty of character crystals. I've pulled 4 stars of a different character. So I figured, what the heck? Let's go for it. Needs some paprika. No, he needs more cayenne pepper is what he needs there, Super VH. Alright, times 10. Let's go ahead and continue through these premiums and finish them off. And here comes the dupe city. I mean, we're well into dupe city, but we're going deeper. Yeah, it's not quite spelled right, but it's close enough. We know it is supposed to be. Grimlock, you don't see him very much. I keep looking over this way because my screen is reflecting off of Thundercracker, who's just out of view. So I turned him so I won't get distracted so much, hopefully. So like, what is he looking over there? Because every time it flashes, you know, it kind of catches my eye when they're reflecting off of his wings or whatever. Like a nice parade of 2 stars here. Ironically, the 2 stars is roughly the color of the paprika or cayenne we were talking about there. But we want the gold, and that's the spiciest. I suppose 5 stars spiciest, but you're not getting 5 stars out of these crystals, except that one combat.
Deploy.
Cosmos. He's one of the ones, I think I pulled 4-star Cosmos and Cheetor back to back. Oh, it's interesting he was yellow. I believe he's yellow because he's on a dispatch mission. So that's interesting that he comes through the space bridge yellow as well. Either that or it's a glitch. I do know when they're on dispatch missions and they're on your team, they turn yellow. That's a new thing that they've done. In fact, let's go ahead and back out and show you. So if I go through some of my squads, like if I'm going to go play, so there you can see, you know, RC and First Aid, they're kind of yellow holographic. That's because they're actually off on dispatch missions. When the dispatch missions first came out, the bots just were taking off your squad. Now they're still on your squad, but yellow. I know people were asking for that. I kind of preferred it where they just went off because now I have to go in. I got used to, okay, well, now we're just going to send in a smaller team or go pick another bot. Now I actually have to go and remove them. So I kind of wish they kept it where they just took it off your squad. But at least they do highlight who's away. And the last 10 seconds. This reminds me of that Salt and Pepper song, Oh my goodness, hey, it's lighting up, 4 stars. Surfing Monkey! Nice, Optimal Optimus. It's not the Beast Wars bot I'm hoping for, but there's still plenty of chances. We've got Surfing Monkey now. Out of a premium crystal, see, it can happen. Very cool. Awesome. Prowl and Cheetor.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
So we got a spicy Surfing Monkey.
Grimlock.
There's so many bots now that came after the game started, so you always just get the roll out or deploy or reap the whirlwind thing. You don't often hear the bot's name being called out much anymore. So hearing Grimlock was a little, kind of jarring. I know he just came through earlier, but... So yeah, there we go. 4-star Surfing Monkey. Haven't even been checking the cores. I'm sure it's all food. Alright, so who do we got? I'm going to try to hit the question mark. So we got Rodimus Prime. We've got Slash. We've got Alita 1. And we have Sentius Magnus crystals. So there we go. 2 4-star bots in the last 2 shows. I'm on a roll. Yeah, that's right. But not the one I'm searching for. Well, let's just go right to left, and then we'll get through all these, and then we'll go through the combat bot dupe city.
Roll out.
We got him last stream. 4-star double dealer. Just got him to, I think, level 30. Just put him in the, whatchamacallit, this research lab. I've been trying to scroll through and upgrade all of my 2-stars that I've been sitting on, especially on the Decepticon side, because I let my Decepticons all sit there needing research, and I've only got basically one Decepticon squad that can fill up one squad of bots that don't need research, and they're all the ones that are getting chosen for the dispatch missions. So oftentimes when I do the auto select on the Decepticons, I have to go manually pick some bots that need research because there's not enough to go around. So I've been trying to level up the 2-stars, but as soon as you get them leveled up, they're right in the research, the dispatch missions, and then the 2-stars, they're leveled very quickly. So then I'll have to start working on my 3-stars, I suppose. Victor was taken is saying, calling it, Hoist will get a G-Metal Alita 1 armor. That would be nice. I would be happy with the G-Metal Alita 1 armor. My 5-star just has gold armor on it right now.
Roll out.
Oh, Volcanicus actually has that power core, it just doesn't have the 5-star Alita 1. Oh, that must be tough.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind.
And if you really want to make sure that you don't accidentally fuse it, you could go ahead and put that on 4-star, 3-star, whatever you have. Usually I have plenty of silver cores that I'm just, anytime I'm fusing cores, I just scroll as far down as I can to get to the silvers, just so I can, clear them out so I don't get all backed up and get that you have too many cores message, like one of my fellow streamers usually has.
Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Attack.
Alpha Trion got a G-Metal Pixie this weekend. Very cool.
Roll out.
I don't even remember what that core does. I don't think I have any level of Receptor G1.
Attack.
So this is going pretty much the way we'd expect it to.
Attack. Roll out.
Volcanicus says I have the G-Metal Grimlock's crown. Now that's unfortunate. If I got that, I'd probably fuse it. I do not like Grimlock's crown. I like the G1 Grimlock, but I do not like his crown. It speeds him up and makes him more likely to die. So, as cool as it looks on him in the game having the crown, I don't like the effect it gives him. I know they say they do that to match the speed between him and Razorquake. Well, what I say to that is drop or Razor Claw. What I say to that is then just drop Razor Claw's speed because he's too fast. Got Razorquake on my mind with all of his stream submissions.
Attack!
Speaking of him, currently in desperate need of more 3 stars because starting to max out all of the 2 stars now. Yeah, it's happening quickly. I had, I think, 2 of my Autobot 2 stars maxed out before the dispatch missions came in, and I'm probably up to about 10 or 15 minutes. So yeah, it goes quick. Still not spicy enough. Let's move on. These are, what do we say these were? Slash crystals. That's exactly what I'm saying, Silverbolt. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Attack! Attack!
Table flipper. Well, I got it. Let me tell you. The first day on Monday when we did the Lego Optimus Prime, I was using a new service to try that out, and I'll probably go back to it. But I didn't realize that service only streamed at 720p, not quite full HD. So you know the stream is a little bit blurry, not the usual quality that we're accustomed to. I'm like, oh, okay, so we gotta upgrade the plan. And so I went back on it because, you know, it's not an insignificant amount of money, but one of the things is that's what, like, the channel membership, super chat support is. It does allow me to do that. I have the money set aside for things like that, so I did. I went ahead and did that as a duplicate 4-star Blades goes by, and followed by a 4-star smokescreen. Look at that. So I went ahead and G1 smokescreen. Yeah, I don't know if I have a gold G1 smokescreen. I think that's pretty cool. Tactician's food. Whenever I get around to fusing gold cores. So what was I saying? So okay, yeah. So I went ahead, upgraded the plan so I'd have full HD. But then when I started testing it, it was not. It was still coming in blurry. And they say it's like, well, you shouldn't be streaming on Wi-Fi, which is what I generally do, doing it this normal way. And quality always seemed to be fine, so I didn't think that would be the problem. So I was ready. This all started because of Prowl, the table flipper. I was ready to flip the table. Let me tell you. But I was like, well, maybe it really is that Wi-Fi. And so I went and ordered a cable and got it plugged in, and sure enough, the next 2 days, the quality was fine, and I'm happy. So we'll unflip that table.
Roll now.
Yeah. So there you go. Very long story. A little bit of troubles that you go through as a streamer. You know, the issues.
Ratchet.
So, it might look easy, but there's a lot of on the stream, and it's a lot of fun. But there's work. There's work behind the scenes, getting to the point where we can go online and work afterwards too. So, and hey, there's another one on a dispatch mission. 4-star Firefly duplicate. And but I mean, even the work that you got to do, I enjoy it. G1 Firefly core too. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one, so very cool. That's just getting us closer and closer to a 5-star bot. still a fair ways away. Even with those three, we're still probably only about halfway to the next 5-star bot. So, except for the 5-star combat chip we got from the event, we're not seeing any other 5-stars tonight.
Cliff Chopper.
I mean, unless the luck gets ridiculously good.
Attack.
And brings in a lot more 4-star dupes. But that's
Now,
3 so far, right?
The whirlwind.
I'm going to need probably about 10 times that thing. Oh, there's that Sentience Magnus again. And this is the last batch of the Slash crystals.
Deploy.
Well, so far, Rodimus Prime and Slash crystals have been pretty good to me.
Reap the whirlwind.
Shoulder pads, Prime.
Optimus Prime. Attack.
What 5-star combat am I hoping for? Honestly, I'd probably be happy with any of them.
Roll now.
Rung would be nice. That's one right off the top of my head.
Reap the whirlwind.
Yeah, I've got Flak
Reap the
at
whirlwind.
5-star, so that's good. I've got
Attack.
Night Stalker at 5-star, I think. I already have Fire Drive, so I don't have to worry about that one. And these are Elite 1 crystals.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Attack. Now,
I've got
the
Traxodon.
whirlwind.
I've got all of the batch
Attack.
1 5-star combats.
Deploy.
I think I had 3 of them before they even broke them up into batches. Or at least 2 of them. And I already had Fire Drive. I got Traxodon and Fire Drive. So the only ones left in there in that first batch were all good. So I just like, I'm just gonna finish batch 1. And I'm done with it now.
Roll now. Now.
Hey, there's a 4-star Leader 1. Let's see what core we get. Let's see if Victor was taking was right. There's a chance.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Roll now. Roll now.
Monkey Prime.
Way to go, Snake Eyes!
Thanks, Duke.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
Okay, moment of truth. Oh, it's just gold. That would be an amazing prediction, and I'm pretty sure I've got a gold G1 Jazz already.
Now,
We're still in Elite 1 crystals, so there's still might get another 4-star. I mean, that'd be crazy. Oh, 4-star Pyre Magna. The 4-stars are coming. A lot of them are dupes, although we did get Surfer Monkey. But I want that Pachyderm. Give me that Pachyderm.
Optimus Prime. Deploy.
We do still have hope.
Attack. Now, reap the whirlwind.
Let's see, what does Pyre Magna give us? A Rejuvenate Core, that's not bad. 30 more Elite crystals, so yeah, there's plenty of hope.
Deploy. Attack. Now, reap the whirlwind.
I can't wait for his Studio Series figure to show up, Sludge. I know people are getting it, but you know I haven't seen it in my store.
Reap the
I've got it
whirlwind.
pre-ordered, so it'll show up at some point.
Deploy.
But let me tell you, the Studio Series stuff at my store, it's all there's a hot rod there, there's a couple of sweeps and wreck guards, It's all like a wave or two ago.
Attack!
So I'm not, and there's like 6 bulkheads on the Legacy Voyager shelf, so I'm not really expecting anything new to come anytime soon.
Now, reap the whirlwind!
But it's all good. I mean, I've got the stuff I want pre-ordered. You know, I still go to the stores. I still look. Because I mean, usually I'm there for some other reason, but I always swing by the Transformer out. You never know. And even though I got a pre-order, if I find it on the store before the pre-order comes in, I'll just go ahead and buy it then and cancel the pre-order.
Reap the whirlwind!
Kind of a worry-free way of being able to get the bot that you want. I don't quite go the route of like some people do. They'll pre-order in multiple places and whoever gets it in first wins. I would end up with multiples of stuff. I mean, I've already ended up with multiples of stuff because I pre-ordered something, forgot that I did, found it on the shelf, bought it, and then forgot to cancel the pre-order. I'm doing a better job of tracking what I have on pre-order now.
Now, reap the whirlwind! Attack!
Like, I have an extra Siege Optimus and Megatron.
Attack!
I had them pre-ordered, and I found them on the store shelf. I'm like, cool, I got so excited, you know, there we go. And the next thing you know, it's like, okay, your minions come in stock, and we'll ship it to you. And it's like, oh, I already got that. But I took it anyway, because it was already in stock and paid for, and so I've got an extra Siege Optimus and Megatron, which will be all custom.
Reap the whirlwind! Now, reap the whirlwind!
So there we go. Got a bonus gold vitality over there. So that's it for the Elite 1 crystals. I mean, there's still always that chance, but probably less of a chance now. And these are what? Sentius Magnus crystals. So we'll probably see that yellow Sentius Magnus quite a bit during this
whirlwind
set of crystals. There's one.
Roll now!
There's 2.
Roll now!
I was really hoping you were right there, Victor. I was really hoping you were right. That would have been awesome.
Optimus Prime. Roll now!
Razor Quick says, I was thinking about getting the original Siege Megatron, but since I have much better than the Netflix one at this point. Yeah, the Netflix one is amazing. I was not planning on getting that, but I saw it in the store, and it was amazing.
Deploy.
The first one I'm talking about. I think they did another Siege Megatron in Netflix that came with the for Kingdom. That came with like that Skelevor, that purple fossilizer. I got that just because it was on sale. But I like that. Why is Sentius yellow and green? Because he's on a dispatch mission. So if you happen to have a bot on one of your squads and they get sent on a dispatch mission, they'll be that color in your squad still. So apparently that same colorization comes over when they come to the space breach.
Attack!
Yes, I love my 4-star Sentius Magnus as well. He's almost at level 60, but I think my 5-star Elite is going to beat him. He's a little bit closer.
Roll now! Roll now! Roll now! Roll now! Attack!
You got a bunch of them in a row there for you.
Attack! Now, reap the whirlwind! Roll now!
Oh, 2-star Duke City on that one. There's a G1 Perceptor.
Roll now!
Am I still missing 4-star Ultra Magnus? No, I got him a while ago. I can't remember when, but I've had him for a while. He's I think he's about like 51 maybe.
Roll now!
He's right just under or just above 50.
Deploy!
think he's above.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
We can check in a minute.
Optimus Prime.
If I remember where you remind me.
Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind.
20 more.
Mirage. Roll out.
Still just a 3-star Sentience Magnus from the debut event. Hey, that was better than I did. I don't think I got the 3-star from the event.
Jetfire. Deploy.
Still remember days when you're excited about 4-star crystals. I remember the days when I was excited about getting a 1-star bot. I mean, that only lasted about a week or 2 days.
Deploy.
Yeah, well, because you know the game came out 6 years ago, which is right around the time where the Torchbearers, the Rust Renegades, the ladies in the form Victorion were kind of just debuted. So, and then we saw them in the game. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I got 1-star Stormclash. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I love Stormclash. And so I get her level 10. Yeah, cool. Let's research. Then we go get her to level 20. I'm like, okay, let's go research. Sorry, you can't research, and that's when I learned that 1-star bots only make it to level 20, and I was kind of disappointed.
Roll out.
So I was no longer excited for 1-star bots after that.
Deploy.
As you can imagine.
Roll out. Roll out. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind.
And that's it. So, unless this 4-star crystal is magical, don't think we'll be getting the Pachyderm. Oh, we've got a second 4-star crystal. We got that many 3-star duplicates. Out of all those crystals, we got so many 3-star duplicates that we got another 4-star crystal. Take it? Yes. So we've got 2 chances of being quite magical. And we've got, what's that, 8 3-stars crystals to crack? You know what, I'm going to switch it up. Let's go get a couple of Decepticon crystals. They're very likely to be duplicates as well. I haven't done this in a while. So there, and the 4-stars actually did bump up the 5-star shards pretty well. So still just a little bit over halfway. So not anywhere close to getting the 5-star crystal tonight. So there we go. I'm happy with that nice gold enhanced ordnance. Am I getting the auto transforming Optimus Prime and Roller? Oh, you mean like the RoboSen one? No. It's very cool, and I would have a blast with it for about 5 minutes, and then he would just sit on the shelf. Okay, here's the Decepticon. See if we actually get anything new. Probably still just duplicates. I do have quite a few Decepticon 3-stars, but it has been a while since I cracked any of these, so... The Autobot 3-stars are guaranteed duplicates. At all. And there you go, they're all duplicates, just the same as if I got them on the Autobot side. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack these combat crystals, see if we can get some, how many, what level of wind strikes are we going to get. We're going to get any new ones. That 6th anniversary premium premium ship gift worked out pretty well. We got 2 new 4-star combats out of that. And what was the last one we did? A bundle, a Tricerashot, I think. We got the hat trick on that one. So I had pretty good luck with combat bots. We'll see if it holds true with the Wind Strike here. Not so far. Wow, didn't even get the 2-star. Are they sure there's a Wind Strike in these crystals? Or chips? There he is! Nice little entrance coming from the ground. There he is again. And that might be a different level, because when you get a second one showing up like that, it might be a different level. So I know they had that glitch sometime when you're using the X10. Oh, Duke 4-star Air Razor. No, it was still a dupe 2-star. It just showed up as a new one for some reason. That's fine. So we'll keep going. Yes, where are the spicier Wind Strikes? We got the mild. We're still looking for medium and hot. I need to quit talking like that. I'm getting hungry. And I already had my dinner. Oh, Zor! That's right. We didn't ever have any of him. So cool. That's a new one. He came out during that time when I wasn't getting the combat bundles. I'm not going to necessarily get them every time a combat comes out, but I had some time. I had a little bit of funding that I could go in on this one. And now we're getting duplicates of them. Alrighty. Not too surprising. Oh, here we go. 4 stars. Wind Strike. I was gonna say it wouldn't be too surprising to not get them because I've had such good luck lately. But then, right as I'm starting to say that, it shows up. That's a spicy Wind Strike. And then we get the 2-star pretending that he's a new one again. Oh! The hat trick! I literally was this close to saying it's fine, you know, we had good luck, expecting not to get the hat trick, and then with the, like, boom, within 3 chips. There it was. That's crazy. Make no mistake, that was a new 3-star, not the 2-star. This is always messed up sometimes, but yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Oh, we still got 30 chips to go, so maybe we'll get some more Zors. Zors? Got all the flavors. Yes, quite the spicy casserole there. Remember who my first 4-star was? Yes, it was. It was RC. She was released in an event. It was an individual prestige event for, you know, like they do like the prestige events where you get the crystals. The first one they did like that was an individual event. I made it through 8 prestiges and I got RC on the 8th one. I got the 4-star RC on the 8th one. That was back in the day where I was actually cracking the crystals as I got them. I got the 2-star kind of early. Didn't get the 3-star RC during that event, but I got the 4-star on the last prestige that I completed in that event. I don't think they've done individual. I think that was the one and only time that they did an individual event for new bots. And last round of combat chips, and I'm very sorry to disappoint all of you thinking it was going to be a Dupe City stream, but we got the hat trick of wind strikes. We got 4-star Surfing Monkey. Still got plenty of dupes though. Razor Quake says my first 4-star was Air Raid and I screamed like a 5-year-old and I was 12 at the time. Now I'm 16. Anyone else feel old yet? Yeah. When you start talking about how you were 12 or 16, that just makes me feel even older. Alright, so here we go. No more crystals to go claim. We've got 2 4-star crystals. Likely to be dupes, but maybe one of them will be magical. And then we've got the 5-star combat chip. Let's do the 4 stars. Expected dupe Ratchet. What core do we get? G1 Ratchet. That's good. Pretty sure I've got the G medal on my 5-star. And the other one is a duplicate, as expected. That's the second 4-star Pyromagna we got just tonight. But I will happily take that Combiner Spark. Don't need the Thunderstorm. And we'll move on to the main event. The 5-star combat chip.
Just do it!
I haven't seen Shy in a while, so I figured to throw that up there. Here we go. Oh, very nice. Very nice. 5-star Air Razor. I didn't even think about Air Razor as being in one of the options. That's a very good one. Oh man, I am very happy about that. I am going to level her quite high. Not entirely sure who I'm going to put her on. Right now I've got Air Razor on I think Star Saber and Sentius Magnus. Oh, and we have stories because we did get new bots. Zor says, why not? Come on, let me mush metal with you guys. No way. Sorry, Squirt. You're just too much of a squirt to be butting heads with the big bots. Hey, I may be scaled down, Snarl, but my bite is as big as your roar. What? Does that even make sense? Listen, Zar. We're all out of membership slots since Slash joined us. Yeah, we're already in danger of not being much of an elite unit anymore. Last thing we need is another Dinobot. But that's just it. I'm already a combat bot. Adding another bot to my existing bot appellation is not what I'm talking about, Sludge. So you just want to tag along, huh? Hang tough with us. Exactly. Trust me, when I lose my temper, watch out. I can be a bit of a berserker. Well, anyway, the decision is Grimlock's. And he's not what I'd call all-inclusive. Aw, cute little wannabe Dinobot. Come with us, be Dinobot mascot. It shows how much I know. Wow, they got him. They got everybody but Slug or Slag in there. Look, did I cry like Waza? No, I did not. First of all, I wouldn't have cried with what he pulled. But he also would have probably been quite happy with what I pulled. Oh, I will take some Spark. Thank you very much. And we go over combat bots. In case you guys are just arriving, we got Air Razor, 5-star Air Razor. So we've got Lionizer, Night Stalker, Flak Tyraxodon, and Fire Drive already. That's basically the entirety of batch 1, and we just pulled Air Razor. So we've got the 4-star on Star Saber, and we've got the 3-star on Sentius Magnus, and we've got the 2-star on somebody. 5-star Monkey Prime. So I gotta think about who I want to put the 5-star Air Razor on. So we also picked up 2-star. We also picked up the entire trifecta of Windstrike and a 2-star Zaur. So what does he do? He's got 3,000 health and can cause 138 damage per second. Every 10 seconds he fires a mini orbital strike. Okay, so he's like a little companion bot, but he also does rain down an orbital strike. That's cool. Not particularly mind-blowing, but still cool. Windstrike's face makes him look like a fembot. Yeah, I agree. It kind of does. But that's okay. Whew. Put Air Razor on one of your outpost spots. Well, I do have Star Saber in one of my outposts. So there is an Air Razor on him. And an Air Razor on him. So I already have 3 and 4-star Air Razor out there. And Slash, I don't know who I have on that. And then I've got Chromia. I don't recall. I don't think I have a combat bot on Chromia. Yeah, no, I didn't see a... I was expecting a story for Windstrike, but no. And even though they added the ability to go... a while back, they added the ability if you go over to the bio to allow you to replay the story, it doesn't appear to have that for the combat bots. Maybe that's coming soon. Ah, little tickle. So I think that's it for the game stuff. Next up, for anybody who missed out, we're going to go on the LEGO Prime build videos of over the last 3 days. We'll take a look at them, and I brought in some other Optimi for comparison. So we've got G1. We compared Optimus with the G1 Prime in yesterday's video, the part 3. But I also brought in Earthrise Prime and the Bumblebee Movie Optimus Prime, and it wasn't until I brought them over here for comparisons that I realized how kind of faded the red is on these two. I don't know if it comes across on camera as well, but by themselves they look fine, but compared to the bright red of G1, or this is the Masterpiece, I call him the MP10 because it's the easy way to say it, but he was not officially the car. When Toys R Us had the Masterpiece Optimus Prime a bunch of years ago, that's what he is. And then also the red of the Lego Optimus Prime. And we've also got little Kingdom Optimus Prime up there hanging out. And yeah, there's Kremzik also. Kremzik's been up there for a couple of years now. He's just usually out of frame. That Kremzik came from the Reflector or Refractor, that 3-pack, the toy-colored version. It came with that set. And I was like, you know, the little hole in his leg kind of fits the little pegs right on the top of the display there. So I was like, yeah, let's put him up there. But yeah, so there's a nice little family of Optimuses. Very cool. Razorquake couldn't make it to part 3, but holy moly, I love Lego Optimus Prime so much. Yeah, I mean, he's really cool. He's heavy. If you watch the video, you'd notice that this leg over here tends to want to pop off. That particular Lego joint that's supposed to clip together doesn't clip as well as I would have liked. But yeah, he transforms. The truck mode is awesome. The truck mode is really good. And they say you don't have to disassemble him, but you do take off his belt buckle there and replace it with a more of a bumper piece. But you don't have to take it completely apart like you do for the Creo bricks. But yeah, it's very cool. The way that they pulled off the transforming with the Lego pieces is impressive. And if Bricks Motion was here right now, he'd be saying, "I've been doing that for years." Which he has, and he does a very good job of it. Keeping up with the primes. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. That's a good fun. Keeping up with the primes. He did something Creo couldn't do. Transform properly. Yep. About the only time they got close to transforming was with their little minifigures. You could actually somewhat transform them, but really what it was you had holes in the side where you could plug wheels for their arms and their legs, and then you just kind of laid them down. So, transforming. Yeah. But we also built his Energon Axe. You do actually have to take off his hand, whichever hand that you put it in. You do have to take off the hand, and then it's got a little place where you can slide in this post. He came with a little Energon brick, or Energon cube. Pretty simple to make. It's just a couple pieces on the bottom, couple pieces on the top, and then just some clear pink bricks that you build up in the middle. And he came with Sideswipe's jetpack. It just uses these two clips on the back of them. And also came with this nameplate. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. It's got his tech specs on there, nice little image of him, and also his name in Cybertronian, just under the bigger, more prominent English. So there we go. And I think that's about all I had prepared for tonight. I'm pretty tired from 4 days of streaming. I do appreciate everybody being with me throughout this journey. It was fun. And I don't think I'm going to be doing any kind of week-long marathons of streaming in the future, but this next Monday is not going to be a good day. I do, since I'm able to handle, clearly, be able to stream like on a Monday, and I've got things set up. I've still got some more things I want to do, but it's not something that'll hold me back. So I do want us to get going on Mondays again. Thursdays we'll keep as our game stream, but be looking out for Mondays. Just not this coming Monday, because I've got I've got work responsibilities that keep me from having to do that. So as usual, sometimes streams might have to get canceled because of work things or one thing or another, and I'll always let you know. But in general, Thursdays we're talking Earth Wars, and we're going to work towards very soon Mondays talking about other stuff. Could be building Legos because I've got the Lego Voltron set to do. That's why I've been waiting on that Voltron, because I was thinking about, okay, let's build it on the stream, but I never got around to it. I was like, okay, but then Optimus Prime came around. I was like, well, I'm going to figure it out because we're doing it. But it worked out well, so we're going to do Voltron, but it's not going to be. That one's going to be done over a little bit of time. I was thinking like maybe one lion a week. But there's other things. As I get new toys in, we'll be talking about it over on Mondays as opposed to doing it on Thursdays like we usually do. Maybe if I'm excited about it, we'll still throw it in at the end. But basically, the thing is, people come here, they want to watch the Earth Wars stuff. Because I see the live viewership. It hasn't quite happened yet, but anytime we stop talking about Earth Wars, the viewers drop off. A lot of people out there, they just want to see about the Earth Wars stuff. They don't want to talk about the toy stuff, and that's fine. But there might be people out there that want to watch the toys stuff and the other discussions about that, and they never watch this video because it always happens an hour or more into the video. So that's why I want to separate one thing or the other. So that's kind of my thought process behind there. I'm sure I've explained it before, but I don't expect you to remember it. That's why I repeat myself. It's not your responsibility to remember everything. Those of you that do, I really appreciate it, and I am greatly flattered, to be honest. And scared a little. No, just kidding. But yeah, so that's the plan. Keep an eye out. Definitely staying Thursdays. Going to be Mondays very soon. Just not this next Monday. Oh, did I say that enough? You guys got it? Okay, that's gonna do it. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.